What up, YouTube? WK Dad Team DKF here with the ban lists and predictions. I think I'm going to be hot this format. Before I get into that, I want you guys to go check out my blog and download my toolbar. Also, later on today, I'll update you guys on the case bus. And one more note about the ban list. I'll have it in the side over there. There have been confirmed scans from the V-Jump magazine, which we get our ban list from. And so you can check that out. All right, here we go. So what I got here is some of my predictions of decks to look out for the next format. And we'll get a little closer. And I'll just go over them briefly, and then I'll explain my reasons why. We have Blackwings, Plants, Lightsworn, Gadgets / anti-meta, those kind of things, Machines, and Gladiator Beasts. Now I'm sure I missed out a few things, but these I feel are going to be the decks to beat. And I'll start with the most important one in my opinion. Blackwings, they only lost Whirlwind and Allure. So with their new support coming out and Shining, and Absolute Shining or whatever the this new set is called, they can tech cards easily. They can potentially drop a value and add 2 of the new level 3 tuner guys to replace the Whirlwind with the loss of the Allure. Again, they can tech a Smashing Ground. Just those 2 slots opens up so many tech ideas, cards that many players wanted to try but just couldn't squeeze in. They wanted to run Book of Moon, now they can, or Enemy Controller, or even a Mind Control. Those cards open it up. The deck loses only just a little bit of speed, but with Whirlwind, it kind of balances it. With Whirlwind at 2 and also Lure, it slows them down, but it balances out Blackwings overall. The deck still has lots of destruction with Icarus attack, lots of battle power with Kalutes, instant Brios, instant Armor Master, instant Black Rose. I've heard many people talking about switching to Spy Wings until the release of Shining Force. Alright, so those are my thoughts on that. My next prediction are Plants. Dandylions at 2 now. So with Dandelion at 2, you can expect to see Monarch plant type builds, mainly Rykos potentially. You could see some new debris builds coming up with 2 Dandelions. You can spam all kind of dragons now. I think it's going to be pretty hot. So like I said, taking Ryko, mill off that Dandelion. Also, Treeborn Frog is at 2, so that makes Monarchs good again. So, Monarchs running Rykos, Dandelions, potentially Lone Fire Blossom to get your Dandelions or Mystic Tomatoes. Rykos milling off Treeborns, etc. Throw in Mark of the Rose, and there you have a pretty solid skeleton for Monarch build. Next is Lightsworn. Charge of Light Brigade got hit pretty hard, but JD is still at 2. Lumina got hit. Honest is at 2. And Necro Gardna is at 1. So that would mean that they're going to drop the charge, maybe run a Reinforcements of the Army, perhaps run 2 or 3 Garroths, even throw Jane back into the mix. Also with the Luminous gone and Trago gone, they may choose to run Chaos Sources at 1 as well. So the people who are running strictly Lightsworn may choose to run more Twilight type builds, throwing in the Dark Arms, Gale, and other tech picks. I've heard some things banning around about Shield Warrior. I don't know about that. Shield Warrior is pretty cool. Monsters can't be destroyed in battle. If you're removed from play, it works kind of like Necro Gardna. You still take the damage, but your monster still lives. So, that could have some potential. GBs with Starlight Road, it's kind of a pain and a blessing for Gladiator Beasts. With Starlight Road, they can protect their setup since they still only have 1 Solemn. But at the same time, you just can't recklessly Geyserist stuff because they can Starlight Road your Geyserist. So that's what to look out for. The deck hasn't been hurt at all, and with the format slowed down, these guys are pretty beast. So I would look out for that. Really trap heavy, low monster count gladiator beast builds. I've seen some in the OCG already, and they've already started the trend with 12 to 15 monster counts, triple proving ground. Search any glad you need. Even a couple of dimensional glad beast builds I've seen on the OCG and around the different forums. Glads can be really tough to deal with now. Next, now this is kind of a fun pick for me. I say machines are going to be really good with 2 Cyber Dragon. You still have limited 1. You can bust out a really beefy Chimeratech Fortress Dragon. There's still Future Fusion. This is shenanigans. This is a free 2100 floater. And absorb bottomless, bait oppressions, could run over just about anything else anyone else can put on the board turn 1. And yeah, I think decks, aggressive decks or just machine decks, abusing those cards could be pretty good. And finally, anti-meta. Smashing Ground is at 3. And some people don't think it matters because we had Soul Taker and Fissure, those kind of things. But Smashing Ground, in my opinion, has always been superior to either of those cards. Hammer Shot, all those, because Fissure hits the smallest monster and you want to get rid of the biggest monster. Hammer Shot requires a monster to be in attack mode and making sure that your monster isn't bigger. So yeah, Smashing Ground, and then now you can run 3 of these. I mean, it just goes back to the 05 format where you summon, smash, attack, that dies, summon, smash, attack, it dies, summon, smash, attack. It'd be kind of boring and repetitive, but gadgets are built for that because they're getting a monster every turn, so they can run 3 smashing, 3 fissure. Probably overkill, but they can run weenies and just keep tacking. Throw in some Doom Caliber Knights, some Starlight Roads, some Oppressions, Thunder Kings, maybe some Kaikus. And even throw these into the mix with the 2 Cyber Dragons. I mean, you have a couple of gadgets on the field already. Tribute one of them or whatever. You can bust this out, swing for beefy damage, or if your opponent's silly, they'll leave the Cyber Dragon with gadget on the field, and you drop this on them randomly. So yeah, those are my predictions. They're kind of just, things I thought about immediately when I saw the list, and it might be a little bit more refined. I'm going to be working on Synchro Cat, of course. With the format slowed down, I'm not going to get sacked as hard by Lightsworn. I've never had much of a problem with the Black Wings. I'm going to have to watch out for Glads because, of course, Synchro Cat sets a lot, and Glads love to bump off of set monsters. So it's going to be a little bit to deal with. Gadgets were never a problem, and getting randomly OTK'd by machines is going to be annoying. Alright, so tell me what you think. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. WK Dad Team DKF, and I'm out.